Chapter 4.
Okay. So tonight we will discuss Chapter 4, International Marketing Selection. Last 30 night we discussed about the international marketing research and environment analysis. Because if you want to go abroad, if you want to go global marketing, you should need information. You should analyze the environment, the international environment. So it's the first step. And after that, the next step we should do is about choose an appropriate market, a suitable segment market to export our product, to invest, or to marketing strategies. So tonight we will discuss how to choose a suitable segment market. Why we choose segment market? Why we should not serve the whole market? Why we should segment this market, and how to segment this market, and how to choose them. So this is the topic our tonight. Okay, we will discuss four things. The first one is we should understand international markets. What's the international markets? Second is we should know the basic information, basic knowledge about the segment, market segment. The third one is about the important thing is we should just know the step to choose the suitable segment market. Fourth one is if we have time, we will discuss the after we choose the segment market. So how to move your business to this target market. Okay, the market expansion. We should, if we have time, we should discuss this. And if we have time, we should discuss another thing is about because we have some good suitable segment market, but how do you just target them? Okay, how do you do business with them? Okay, so this is what we will discuss tonight. Okay, just last week we knew that there are a lot of things, a lot of factors will affect our international business, international process. So the last week we discussed this one about environment analysis. Okay, the host the international environment, just general macro environment, and we talk about the specific environment of the target country or host country, politics, economics, demographic, nature, technology, just like that. And we should understand that before we choose the market, we should understand not only discuss the external environment actually, but also we need to know about we should be familiar with the internal environment, just about the competency of our company, advantage of our company. This is we should understand resources, technology, or just like that. We should know about our company. Okay, and after that, this is what we should talk tonight is the market segmentation. Okay, we choose a good market. And this is just the picture, is a figure, just link to the last chapter and this chapter. Okay, so let's move on. First thing, how to define the term our international markets. How to define this? How to define this term? Some scholars think, or some managers think, international markets, we can just define it just according to a country. We can just define it a country to a country. That means they think the international markets is like we can use the geographic criteria to differentiate these countries. But there are a lot of practitioners and a lot of managers think that it is not always the right thing. Because the country always is the result of the political issues. Actually, maybe some countries, they have the similar culture, they have the similar lifestyle. And so we can't just simply directly categorize these countries, because we serve this market, we serve these customers. We can't just simply categorize this from this geographic perspective. Okay, we should just divide these customers. Just depends on the same characteristics, culture, lifestyle, religion, or just like that. So about this term, about these international markets, we should know there are differences. And also, it is it is how to translate this word? It just depends. Okay, it just depends. Because if you are a large scale company, multinational company, then maybe you think it is easy for you to choose a suitable, good group of customers. Maybe it is cross nation. But for the small and medium-sized company, they think it's difficult for them because the initial more of the international marketing is about is the result of the demand of supplier, because they are just it's one of the process of the supply chain. Okay, just because of the demand of the suppliers, so they export their material or primary product to different country. Okay, so for them, international markets maybe just is nation to nation, country to country. Okay, this is the easy way for them to divide the international markets. But for the multinational company, big company, large company, maybe they can just use this definition, just divide the global market as a group of customers with the same characteristics. So that depends, and this term is controversial. Okay, so this is just this international markets. Just in the following, which with every page, maybe we should pay attention to these international markets. how to define this. Okay, we should know this. Second, second, we should know the basic knowledge about the market segmentation. Maybe some of you have learned the course of the marketing. We know some of the knowledge about the marketing science, but some of them may be not familiar with this. So we should understand this basic knowledge about the segment marketing, because this is the basic strategic movement of the marketing. It is very important part of the marketing strategy. Okay. So what's the marketing segmentation? What's the market segmentation? Just we should categorize the sub-market just because of the different feature, different characteristics of different group of different customers. Okay, so we should. So this is just what's the segment? Just divide the market. Okay, and about this market segmentation, actually, this is a process, because in the beginning, especially just in the late 19th century and the 20th century, because in that time we knew that we didn't have the advanced knowledge. We have poor production of the product, so we have to discuss this. So the big problem for us is about how to just produce this this product and this service, and the big problem, the big issue for us just sell this, produce them and just sell to the customers. So in that time, the production is very important, and according to this, so the marketing is very simple. It's just about to sell the product to the customers, and we don't care about the differentiation of the customers. We don't care about, of course, we don't want to design different style of the product. Okay, we just always maintain the single product, single type, single model. Okay, a single type, okay, of the product, and sell to the global market, sell to the whole country and the global market. So we call it mass marketing. Okay, and this example is about the figure about the Coca-Cola. In that time, we find that Coca-Cola is just a representative of the joyful family joys. So we sell them to everywhere in America, and with World War II, we find that the Coca-Cola just follows the American army to the European, and after World War II, Coca-Cola sell their color to everywhere. Okay, we find that Coca-Cola just make great success. Just depend on this single type product. Okay, it did not change the taste, change the gradient. And we knew that there is a very famous failure of Coca-Cola, just because of the challenge of the Pepsi. Because we know that Pepsi is number 2, okay, of this beverage industry, okay, especially for this carbonate beverage. Pepsi is the number 2 in the world. And with this challenge of the Pepsi, we knew that in that time Pepsi just give the audience a taste okay, a test just to check them which is the favorite beverage for you, because we do not know the brand. Okay, we just give you every audience, every every customers two same cup, okay, with the different color, Pepsi and color, but we can't see. We do not know because there is no brand. We just know the cup of color. We do not know it belongs to Coca-Cola. It belongs to the Pepsi, and just it is just in the television. Okay, okay. After this test gives a astonishing result because 80% customers they think that okay, Pepsi is good. They think what they drink is cola. Actually, they are Pepsi. So in that time, Pepsi do a lot of advertisement just tell the customer so cola is not good, Pepsi is good. Okay, so just with this challenge, Coca-Cola change his its gradient, okay, change its taste, and name it a new Coke. But we know that it's a big failure for the Coca-Cola because a lot of people think, especially American people, they think that cola is the representative of the culture. It's a very famous symbol of the family, our joys, of the past of the American culture. So it is just representative of their childhood memory. So they don't want to see that change of the taste of the Coca-Cola. So think a lot of people angry with that. Okay, after that time, Coca-Cola realized, okay, they can't just easily or they can't just directly change the taste of the cola. Okay, so this is just a story about this Coca-Cola. So about this story, we think that we knew that Coca-Cola just maintain their product, maintain their the type. Okay, they do not easily change this. So in that time, a lot of brand they want to do the same thing, mass marketing. We knew that the first class we talk about this is about the Ford automobile industry, the Ford brand. Okay, we on the Model T. Okay, mass marketing in that time, and we find that time is flying. So so we find that more and more people care about the different product because they have money, because they get rich, because they have time. So they want to become special. They want to become more different with others. So they want the different product. In that time, okay, more and more companies think this problem and they have changed their marketing strategy from the undifferential marketing to differential marketing. Okay, and after just the World War II, and after that, in the new century, and more company realize this situation, and we find that a lot of companies just use the targeted marketing or differential marketing and get a success. So we find that the segment is more and more important and it's more and more popular. Okay, so what's the value of the segment market, or what's the value of the market segmentation? Actually, it is easy for us to understand. We can just think about some values of this strategy. Okay, so we can so it is easy for us to get these values. First, we can find the good opportunity, because if we use some criteria, we find that okay, there is a market, there is a segment market, there is no competitors. Okay, there is a good opportunity, there is a huge potential market in the world. There's a good opportunity for us. And a lot of famous brand, a lot of the successful brand find that they just divide the market, they just categorize the market and get the good sub-market or segment market and sell them and get success. Okay. When you Adidas, it's very important. It's great. But Nike, okay, Nike, we knew that. Just get the chance. Okay, get the chance. We just invest so much in basketball. Okay, and get have a long-term sign contraction with Michael Jordan. Okay, and with the NBA's success of the NBA, with the famous of the Michael Jordan, Nike get a greater sales volume in the world. Okay, and we also knew that about the Under Armour. Okay, because Adidas, Nike are the most important sports brand in the world, especially also it is just the top one, top two Nike, Adidas in America. But we find that Under Armour become successful. Just Under Armour find the opportunity, find a segment market. Because in that time, the founder of the Under Armour, I do not know his name, but he always observed the phenomena that because he is a football player, we knew that after the heavy sports, we feel sweaty, okay, and our t-shirt and our coat are full of sweat. It will cause us not feel good, we feel bad. But in that time, the material of the coat is not good. Sports coat is not good. Okay, is maybe full of cotton, but the cotton is not suitable for the sports activities. Just the founder of the Under Armour, he find this opportunity. He find this blue ocean strategy, and created this brand Under Armour. Just focus on the he created the material. It's about I don't know the name, but we knew that it is very comfortable and it is easy to dry. Okay, we will feel good. Okay, so he gets the opportunity, just a segment. Okay, and under this figure, we find that Lululemon. Okay, most of the girls, women like this brand, and we knew that Lululemon, just from the business report, just last year, in the quarter of the last year, Lululemon has become the third largest sports brand in the world. Okay, it grows very quickly. It grew very quickly. So why does it so successfully? Just because of he get the chance, he get the opportunity. Because they can categorize the sports activity. Okay, and found that yoga is more and more popular in the world, and there is no suitable clothing for these yoga girls and yoga boys. He just found this potential market and get it and created this brand and get success. Okay, so if we can find some good segment market, okay, we get the proper product and service, we can make success. Okay, so market segmentation is very important, and just because of the segmentation, we can find good segment market, and we can select the target market. Okay, maybe initially we saw the whole market. We do not know the difference between these customers, but if we have learned some of the knowledge of the segment marketing, we knew that who will be the whole customers for us. So it will help us to select the target market. Okay, and because of find the suitable market, so it will help us to formulate the suitable marketing mix. Okay, because we can identify these customers, so we can give us a very good, a very suitable, or very feasible marketing strategies. Okay, of course, and we just because of the value, we of course we get it. We can improve the competitiveness of the enterprises because we just serve the core market, the core customers. Okay, we do not need to pay attention to the whole world, the whole customers. Okay, it will focus. Okay, and get the customer loyalty is the result of this segment marketing. Okay, so this is important, and about this, there are a lot of successful practice in the world. So I just give you another example. Is about the Procter and Gamble. Okay, it is very famous. It's a very famous brand of the fast consumer and movement brand. Okay, P&G. It is very successful in the world, especially in China, and a lot, and most of the, we can't say most, a lot of the generation just grew up with this product. Rejoice, Head and Shoulders, Pantene, Veda, Samsung. Okay, it is just the memory of the childhood. We grew up with this brand. Okay, when we are young, we do not know this brand. Just all this brand belong to one company. We often, maybe in that time, we often just have difficulty to distinguish with them, to choose one of them. Actually, we do not know they are just belong to one company, belong to Procter and Gamble. Okay, this is the how to say, just this is a good example for the segmentation. Because the P&G always want to use the multi-brand strategy. just one type of product. They want to use different brand. They want to categorize the different product with some special features, just like about the hair the shampoo. Okay, actually these are the same, not so many special features, but P&G want to just tell people they are different. Rejoice, care about the hair and care about the hair smooth. Okay, Head and Shoulders, we knew that the specific feature is about to remove the hand draft, hand draft. Okay, and the Pantene just gives the hairs more nutrition. Okay, the Samsung, we knew that is about always tell people it is professional use. Okay, so actually they have the same function to wash hair, but they have some special features, and P&G use a lot of advertisement just tell people they are different, they are good. Okay, and this is a very successful moment in China. And in that time, we find that in that time, propaganda has no competitors in China. Okay, so this is the just segment the market because different because the customers, the whole population of China is more than 14 the 1.4 billion. Okay, so there are different maybe some more guys want to remove the hand drafts. Some guys want to just make their hair so smooth or just like that, just like that. So they're different characteristics. So the segment market and get success. Okay. This is just the 4 type of product, and we find that P&G always use this, and they changed some, but always use this strategy for the market, for different market, because just I go to the website of the Procter & Gamble and find that the USA about the hair care, just the 6 brand, sub brand, and OC, Head and Shoulders, Herbal Essence. It's about maybe it's about I forgot. It is purchased from another company. I forgot. Okay, My Black is Beauty, Old Spicy, Pantene. Okay, and in Middle East, okay, the brand is about Head and Shoulders, Herbal Essence, Pantene. Okay, always use this segment, okay, and we find that it is very successful. Okay, so it's the best knowledge about what's the segment or what's the segmentation. Okay, what's the value? We know that. So the third thing is the important thing. The third one is the important part of the chapter. It's about how to segment the international market, because we focus on the international market, not the domestic market. Okay, so the scope is enlarged. Okay, it's very broad. Okay, this is a figure about the steps about how to choose the good segment market, how to segment the market. Okay, just follow the first figure. Okay, we analyzing the external environment and internal environment. Okay, so we have some resources and we have the ability to go abroad. So next we should consider this step. So step 1, selected of the relevant criteria. Okay, we should select it because we have different criteria, and we use this criteria and get the different segment market. Okay? So we should choose a proper criteria. Step 2, we choose or we develop of this segment market. Okay. Step 3, okay, we should screen the segments to narrow down the list of the market choice or target market. Okay. We develop them and we should narrow them because we can't, especially for the small and medium-sized company, we have not so much energy, resources, human resources, marketers to serve this so huge market. So we should just choose them and narrow the number of. Step 4, if we choose the markets, some markets, maybe within a country or maybe across the country, we also need to do marketing strategy. Just analyze this specific segment market. Okay. Just from the marketing perspective to analyze this. Okay. So this is the step of the choose the general market. Okay. And next we will follow this step and discuss more details. So step 1. About this figure, from this figure. So let's first we should study what know the step 1, step 2 to define the criteria and develop segments. Okay. How to choose or categorize the segment. First thing, we should find a good criteria. And about the criteria, actually, we can't just imagine it, easily imagine it. The criteria we choose, we should follow these indexes. Okay. If we choose the segment, we should know this. The segment market should be measurable. This means we can divide or categorize the market, the segment market, within a country or across the country. It is easy for us not easy. We can just easily categorize the segment market. But we should understand the reality. We should understand maybe we do not have the enough resources to serve them. So this segment market, is it measurable? It's very important. Okay. And this segment market, is this worth to serve them? It is important. So we should analyze this, and we should know to some degree. We should know the market size, the potential purchasement, okay, the purchase power. Okay, we should know, and if this index we can get the information, we can measure them. Oh, okay, so it will give a good direction. Okay, the second is accessible. Okay, accessible. Is this segment market is accessible? We should always ask us this question, because we can divide the segment market. Maybe some of this segment market is very important, it's good, it has a good potential, but you should know, do you have the resources to get it? Do you have the enough resources to serve? We should understand this problem. Okay, we can't just easily categorize and can't solve them. It's not a good staging process. Okay, third one is sustainable, because we should know the potential of the market, because we want to get the return in the long time. Especially we do business with this international market in different country, and it's full of the risk. So if we want to choose them, we should know the potential. We will just okay, maybe we invest directly in this country, so we get the return in the long time is very important. Otherwise, we can't just commit in this country, in this segment market. Okay. The fourth one is action. Is this segment market actionable? Actionable. Okay. This effective about is which the organization has sufficient resources to formulate effective market programs and make things happen. Okay. This one is about even if we have get the good segment market, it has potential growth in the future. It is a good opportunity for us. There are not so many competitors, but we should know can we just implement design the effective marketing mix. Can we implement our strategies? We should also know these things. So if we want to choose the criteria, we should care about these things. Next. And about the criteria, there are a lot of criteria. Okay, there are a lot of criteria. So last week, when we talk about when we analyze the external environment, there are some criteria we should choose. We can choose. Okay, and Gesson, Britton, and Martin, they have just list this criteria, and they divided these criteria two parts: general and specific. Now, these general criteria, geological, language, politics, demography, economy, just blah blah blah. We find that the high degree of measurability, accessibility, and actionability. Because with this one, general criteria, is some degree for the company. Some degree is easy for them to measure this criteria, use this criteria to get the different segment. But this one, specific characteristics, okay, culture, lifestyle, personality, attitudes, they're different. They're difficulty to understand. They're difficulty to get the information. They're difficulty to measure. Actually, just for the marketers, just in the domestic market, it is difficult things to do. And when we go abroad, a different culture, different country, different environment, so it is more important and more difficulty to learn about this culture, lifestyle, personality. Okay, last week we talk about the culture. Actually, it's about the traditional mode, psychological mode, psychology mode in the people's mind. It is just like a dark box. It is like the under. It is just like under the ocean of the iceberg. Okay, it's difficult to understand. So about this criteria, okay, criteria segment criteria, okay, the upper one, the uppers, some degree is easy, but the lowers is difficult. Okay. So let's move on about this criteria. General criteria is about this one. This one we knew this one. Okay. So how to segment the market? We can use the geographic criteria. Geographic. Because we find that in the long time, some countries have similar, not culture, similar lifestyle, or have some common characteristics. Okay, that's like in the North European, in the Scandinavia islands, there are some countries, Switzerland, Denmark, Norway, okay, that different from the east of Europe, west of the Europe. So they have the same, they have the common, in some degree, have common characteristics. Okay, are different. Okay, and southeast of Asia. Okay, although we are different country, but we have some common characteristics. So we find that some company just use this to segment the global market. Global market. Okay. This one, Realme. We knew this brand. It's a mobile phone brand. Okay. Actually, it is just a sub brand of the Vivo. Or I'm sorry, it's Oppo. It belongs to Oppo group. Okay. It is created in. I remember. Realme is this brand is created in India. Okay, and it grows very quickly in recent years, and they expand this product just beyond India, South, East, South, or Asia, and to the global market. So, because this is the sub brand of the Oppo group, so why Oppo group just set a different brand in different area, not in the China market? Because they think that this is the global market, they are different. Okay, it's different. The culture is different. Economic scope is different. So some managers of the Oppo group, they have started to internalization process. So they just have the international view, and they analyze this environment, and they choose India and the Southeast as the start place. Okay, they design this brand, and this brand is grows very quickly because this brand is have meet some the demands, some needs of the customers, grows very quickly because it is popular in the young people of the Southeast of Asia. And we know that it has break the world record about in 1 year, maybe in one just it spent 3 years, less than 3 years, to sell 100 million phones in the world. Very quickly, it breaks the world record. Okay, so this is just a geographic criteria. Okay, start the take the India and the Southeast Asia as the start place, and go to the global market. Okay, and just because of the common characteristics of the Southeast of Asia, we find that there are more and more Chinese company to take internalization strategy just beginning in this place. Okay, we knew that milk tea, bubble tea in China is a very popular product. If you guys just come to China, you will find that a lot of young people, especially of girls, they want to drink bubble tea. Okay, just like Western, just the girls of Western countries, they always want to drink cola. Young generation always drink cola. In China, they often drink the bubble tea. It's very popular, and there are so many brands, and there is fierce competition in China market. So a lot of more and more brands want to go abroad to start their to begin their internalization. Okay, and we find that some brand just choose southeast or southeast of Asia to the start place. We knew that蜜雪冰城, Coco, and 喜茶, and of course another coffee brand, Lucky Coffee. It has begun their internationalization progress. Okay, always just choose the southeast of Asia. Okay, just because they use this geographic criteria to differentiate different part of the global market. Okay, so this is the geographic. Okay, another language, political factors, demographic, economics. There are so many criteria. It is just general characteristics. Okay. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. So we should have a rest. Just 10 minutes. Okay. We will begin at 8:10. Okay. Okay, guys, let's move on. So this is just the important part of this chapter, just how to choose the segment market, how to segment the market, how to segment the international market. Okay, we just knew that there are a lot of criteria. So the first is about the general criteria. So the first is geographic. Second is language. Okay, language, especially for some service, some software. Okay, and maybe the education or just like that of this company. We should know different language will make difficulties for some customers. So we can choose the same language as the criteria for the segment. Okay. Third is political factors. About this criteria, it is obvious important criteria. It is easy for us to understand. And we knew that just about the TikTok. Okay, we knew that TikTok is very famous, very popular in China, and now is popular in the world. In the last year, the most the most download in the app world is about TikTok. Okay, it's very famous, it's very popular in the world. And we knew that American government do some restrict for this product because they think that TikTok will collect the private data or information for China government use. Okay, it's actually it's a joke because we knew that TikTok has moved their database to American company Oracle. We knew that TikTok set his database in the Oracle service. Okay, so there is no information for there is no confused or there is no reason to worry about the security of the American security nations. So it's actually this joke is nonsense. But we can see that after about this event, actually maybe different countries it has some political reason to stop your product, maybe you prevent your exportation. So we should care about these things, political reasons. Okay, like we can just if you are a company you want to do business in the world, you should just care about these factors and use these criteria to categorize different country or different customers. Okay. About the demographic. Okay, about the demographic. If you are a food company, infant, if a food company for infant, so you should care about the infant, how many infant number of the per thousand in the world in this country. Okay, you should care about this. Because you don't want to choose the country which have more elder population. Okay, so this is you can use this criteria. And the gender. Okay, gender. Actually, in the world there are just not so distinguish male and female. Of course, there are other situations we should consider the lesbian, gays, bisexual, transgender, and Christian. He did not, or he or she did not know she's is female or is male, confused. Okay, so if you just about some you sell the product of the of these things, you can use this to criteria as a criteria to segment of the market. Okay, about of course, economy is easy to understand. Uh, industrial structure, industrial structure. Maybe for some company, it is a criteria we should pay attention to. Because for a company, if you sell the product to this market, to this country, you will focus on what's the how to say retail distribution. What's the development of this of the retail distribution of the country? Because you can't just directly build your distribution channel. It's very difficult for you. Okay, so you usually you just care about the is there any enough for distribution, retail distribution in your country? You will care about these things. Okay, so this is just can be a criteria for this company. Technology, okay, technology. If you are just a software company, okay, and if you are just we take this software company as an example, you should care about the development level of the technology in this segment market. So maybe we can use the how many computers per thousand. Okay, we should know this because in advanced country there is a huge demand for this software, but on the contrast, maybe there are not so much demands. Okay, about the social organization. Okay. Of course, we should pay attention to. We knew that just in marketing, we knew that especially for the USA, okay, some psychologists, socialists have divided people for a 6 category classification. Okay, upper class, lower, upper middle, okay, lower middle, and to lower. Okay, because maybe it is a luxury brand, so they want to sell the product to the special people, to the upper class or lower upper. So they're different. Okay, they're different. Okay. Religion or education, so it is general characteristics. Okay, so it's all easy to understand. Next, we will understand the specific characteristics about the culture. Okay, characteristics, lifestyle, okay, personality, attitude, and tastes. Okay, these criteria are more difficult to measure, more difficult to use. Just we discussed in the last chapter, we knew that is a difficulty. But with some degree, we can choose them. Just like say, if you are a food company, you should understand because the type of food, okay, is simple of the lifestyle. Okay, so if a food company, you will find that maybe India, we knew that there's a famous food famous food of India is India hot uh, 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 I forgot the food name. Carry, yes, carry. We knew that carry very popular in India, but we knew that the carrier food maybe is not popular in European. Maybe it's not popular in European because they have different lifestyle. They have different type of food. So if you are company, you are a food company, you should pay attention to this problem and design the suitable food for different country, a different group of customer. Okay, something like that. This is specific characteristics. Okay. And the personality and attitude test. But this one, especially I think is important for some luxury brand, because for this brand, they care about more about the personality, attitude, the taste. So for this brand, they will use this criteria to categorize the segment market. Okay. So let's move on. Step 3. Step 3. We should screen the segments, or maybe the within country or across the country. Okay. About this screen process, actually we get two parts. The first part is the preliminary screen. In this process, in this step, it's about the company should analyze the external criteria. External, most of them just analyze the external criteria. But we should know that actually for some small and medium-sized company enterprises, also analyze the internal environment. Internal resources. Okay. And the second is about the fine-grained screen. Because if you use criteria and get the segment market, you can't directly choose your target market. You should know what's the potential of this market. We should use some indexes to analyze this segment market. And also, we should know, do we have the ability to serve this market? We should know from the competency. Okay, so this is just the two step: preliminary screen and a fine-grained screen. Okay, so about the preliminary screen is about the general screen process. We should, if we have choose just from the step 1, step 2, we have find some segments. We should analyze this from this criteria, from these indexes, and we can find that most of them just care about the external factors of this segment market: population size, GNP per capita, okay, restriction in the export or import, restriction in export or import, okay, just like population with access to the internet, okay, a car's owner of the population, population per capita bed, or just like that. We should get the preliminary data, preliminary information about this country, about this segment market. Okay. And about when we analyze this segment market, okay, or segment country, there is useful indexes. Business Environment Risk Index. This index is care about more in political factors, because it is directly affect your internationalization process. So this is useful. It is useful tool to analyze the segment market. Okay, about this criteria. Okay, political stability, economic growth, currency convertibility, labor cost, credit, okay, nationalization, monetary inflation, enforcement of contracts, bureaucratic delays, communication, local government and partner, professional service and contract. It used just dozens of these criteria to analyze, to assess the segment market. Okay, segment market. Okay, and we find that there is a different weight of this criteria. Of course, we even find that political stability is of the more ways. Okay, and we can just find some more manager, some salesman from the frontier, from the front, find the representative of the international company, and we can find some local residents. Okay, we can find these people and give this table and get the different score from the 0 to 4, and when we get this score and times these weights and get the overall score. Okay, just because of the score we can assess whether this segment market is good or whether it is not worthy to enter in. About this assessment tool, there are another options to choose. I remember the famous magazine Economist has published every twice a year about the assessment of a different country, especially for the political stability. Okay, we can use this to analyze different segment market. Okay, and last week we have discussed the World Bank. Okay, World Bank. Every year he just develop a report to assess the different country. So we can use this another option. We know that it has changed its size measurement, but it is also useful. Okay, and there are another tools to choose. Okay, just about how to measure, how to assess the target market. Okay, okay. This is the preliminary screen. Preliminary screen. Second is about the fine-grained screen. Fine-grained screen. Okay. Just now, this assessment process, we find that most care about the political factors, and it is most of it is about the external factors. Okay, but we should understand when we choose a segment market, we know we have discussed the effective criteria. We can't just focus on these factors about the external environment. We also should know what's the advantage of our company. What's the competency of our company? Does it has a competitive advantage? Okay, so this is we should also discuss. Just use this fine-grained screen. We will discuss this. There is a useful to discuss the relative competency in this segment market of the company. We call it market attractiveness and competitive strength metrics. When we talk about this tool, initially or naturally we will record we have learned the famous model in the strategy lessons. BCG model, Boston Consulting growth and market share model, BCG model. It is important, it is useful model for strategy. Okay. Some scholar just refine this model, modify this model to the international marketing. So this matrix, this model is just we should know this is from the BCG model. Okay, market size and market growth model. Of course, we have two dimensions about this matrix. Okay, in the horizontal axis, this dimension is about the market attractiveness. The vertical axis is about the second dimension is about competitive strength. Okay, what's the market attractiveness? What's the market attractiveness? We can just use this criteria to measure market size, market growth, buying power, average industrial margin, competitive condition, market probability, and market prohibitive conditions, government regulations, infrastructure, economic and political stability, the physical distance. Okay, this is the criteria of the how to measure the market attractiveness. So how to measure the competitive strength? Competitive strength. Because we should know that if this segment market have some attractiveness, but we should know maybe it is not because maybe this segment market for now competition is not good. Okay, so we should understand the competitive strength, market share, marketability and capacity, product fit to the market standard, demand, price, okay, image, technology position, product quality, market support, or blah 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 blah. There are so many things about the competitive strength. Okay, and how to get this? These factors? How to get these numbers? How to measure them? We can just use questionnaire. You just use questionnaire to get the exact number. Okay, exact number about the market attractiveness, the relative competitive strength. Okay. Use questionnaire to interview different person, including managers, representative of the international trade, the government, the official of the government, the official of the local government, the customers for this country. Okay. Uh, Persons of the competitor company or just like that. We should just get more and more information about this and get this different score. And then in the last, we use this matrix. Horizontal is about the competitive strength of just I make a mistake. Okay, horizontal is the competitive strength. Vertical axis is about the market attractiveness. Okay, market attractiveness. And we find that we can divide it, we can get the 9 sector. Okay, 9 sector. And we, about this 9 sector, we can just divide them to 3 parts. About this one, this part, these countries or these segmented markets, we find that we use the blue color. Okay, in this segment markets, we find that it has a special feature is about high competitive strength. And this market is full of attractiveness. Okay. So in this part, we find that this segment market, these countries, is full of opportunity. And in this market, in this segment market, we have a competitive strength. So if we find this scenario, if we just our positioning is located in this area, so that means we should quickly export to this country. Okay, so in this part, the best movement of strategy is about in West. Okay, we can export our product to this country as soon as possible, and to build the, how to say, to get the monopoly or just oligopoly, get the monopoly or oligopoly location position in the market. Okay, because we are first one to go to this market, we can get this just the first move advantage. Okay. Also, we can just invest directly. Invest. We build a company. We build a plant in this country. Okay, so this is a good part for the company. What is this yellow one? The yellow part of this matrix. Maybe there are some countries or maybe some segments markets. Because we have discussed international markets. The national markets maybe it's not just different country, nation to nation. We can also divide the international markets just cross nation, not maybe just within a country, just cross the nation, cross the country. Okay, so this part maybe in some country or just in this segment. Okay. So what's the feature of this segment or this part? This part we found that in this segment there are not so many attractiveness. There are not those things to appeal the company to enter in. And in this segment market, our company have not so good competitive strength. We have not advantage in the competition. Maybe in this place, in this segment market, there are big competitors, so many competitors. So it's not good. Okay, we found in this part for the company, So the best strategy is about harvest or divest. Maybe we can just quit directly from this country, from these segment markets, because it's not good. It's not a good opportunity for us. Also, we can just sell them. Also, we can just combine the competitors, or we can just cooperation with the competitors. Okay, so this just this area, this part, it is not the good option for us, and just the rest is about this part. This part green, we use the green color. Okay, big countries. In this part, we find that maybe not in this part, in this segment markets, not full of attractiveness. Maybe our company not have so good competitive strength in this area, in this country. So the good stage for this for the company which located in this segment market, the best strategy is about the selective strategies. This means that we choose different strategy. Just depends on. Okay, just depends on. If we just located in this part, okay, we have the weak competitive strength, but this second market is full of attractiveness. It's a huge market. There is a very good potential growth in the future. So how to do? So we can just cooperate with the local company. We can just build a joint venture, okay, and to just to serve the market. Okay? This is just a selected strategy. Okay, so it is just the matrix of the in the process of the screen the second market. Okay, so let's move on. Step 4. Step 1, step 2, choose the proper criteria. Step 3, screen the segment market. Okay, use this market attractiveness, competitive strengths to analyze the market, the segment market. Okay, the step 4, it's the last step. It's the last step because we have analyzed this segment market through different way. We have choose one or we have choose some. So then what's the next move? It should be continue analyze this segment market and use the similar way which we have developed in our domestic market. Just to analyze this market, analyze this customer, analyze this consumer behavior, analyze this distribution channel, just like that. So the step 4 is the further analyzing. The further analyzing in the segment market. Okay, we call it micro segmentation with micro segmentation. Okay, micro segmentation. Develop sub-segments. Develop sub-segments. Okay, we can just use this map. Use this map. Okay. This figure tells us that because we have just categorize the segment market, country A, country B, country C, and we want to sell our product A, product B, product C. So we use different criteria and get the different segmentation market. Okay, and after that, if we choose this one, just this sector, okay, if we just choose this sector as our segment market or target market, okay, if we choose this one, after we choose that, we should continue analyze this market. We should continue segment this target market. Okay, so get the segment 1, segment 2, segment 3, or just like that. So this is the last step. That means segment market is a process in long term. It's long term. We not only segment market in the global way, in the international way, but also we should segment this market which we have chosen. Okay. That will help us. That will help the company to familiar with the market and formulate the proper marketing mix to serve this market and to familiar with this characteristics of this customer and to provide the good product or service for these customers. So this is the chapter 4. Okay. Of course, we have discussed this problem. This question is about what's the international market? What's the international markets? There is a controversial definition about this. Someone thinks that we just like segment market in domestic market within country. Somebody thinks that we can't just divide it or categorize the segment market according to the geographic, according to the political reason, just not within the country. Somebody think that we should consider the common characteristics or similar characteristics of the customer, not belongs to one country, just across the country. So we have to cause this. There are different point of view. Okay, and when we just in this process of international segmentation, we should always think about this question. We should always think about this question, especially for the multinational company. We should care about the second one. We can't easily just divide people within country. We should divide the segment market just from the across the we can across the country. nation to across the country, across the nation. Okay. So this is a figure. Maybe there is a company just divided this European, okay, for different parts, different segment market. Okay, class 1, cluster 2, cluster 3, cluster 4, cluster 5. Okay, different, not just categorizes the segment market within a country. Okay. So this is the international segmentation. Okay, it's important. It is important part of this chapter. Okay, and just we okay have a quick look of what we have learned. Okay, we use this figure to get a conclusion. Okay, just after the chapter 3, we have discussed last week about the environment analysis, get so many information to do the international marketing research. Okay, so we can develop this international segmentation and how to choose the good market, good segment market. Okay, there are four steps. Step 1, step 2 is just find a good criteria for you to choose a market, to segment market. Okay. Step 3 is about we should use preliminary and a green screen approach to analyze the segment market you have chosen. Okay. Step 4, if we have find a good one or set of segment markets, we also should continue to micro segmentation, because you in the step 3 you have chosen some segment markets which will be some countries which will be so many population. Okay, about this, maybe they have different characteristics, different customer needs. So the steps 4, you should continue just the micro segmentation. Okay, and get the it will help us to design or formulate the marketing mix for them. Okay, so this is just what we have discussed this chapter. And we have this figure just to analyze or prove this step. Okay, this is a figure about we can imagine that there is a company. So how does it begin the international segmentation? So we can watch this figure. The first we can use some more criteria to segment the market. Okay. Particularly, we find that it uses the geographic criteria to segment the market: North America, South America, Western European, East Europe, Africa, and Middle East, Asia, Pacific. It seems that it uses geographic criteria. And this one, we can from this segmentation, and we can find a good one to follow. In this picture, this company just find that Western Europe is a good segment market. Okay, of course, this why we choose this, we can just use the uh, BEIR, Business Environment Risk Index model to assessment this market. Okay, is this segment market. Okay, Western Europe is his target market. Okay, so about the target market, is that good? We should use this primary screen, just step 3, okay, to analyze this segment market. About Europe, okay, we can get the different part. Okay, class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, class 5, class 6. Okay. And we use this primary screen, and we find that market size, just use this according to the general criteria, market size, just like that, blah, blah, blah. So we can just find this cluster 4 is the good segmentation, the good segment market. Okay, let's move on. About the second market, cluster 4, we find that there are about the cluster 4, we can find that there are, combined with these 4 countries, Austria, Germany, Switzerland, Italy. Okay, south of Germany or north of Italy. We will find this about this cluster 4. We find it can divide the 4 parts. About these 4 parts, about if we choose just the south of Germany, we also should need to micro segmentation, continue to segment the market and find that, of course, if you are a small and medium-sized company, we should continue to segment the market. Okay, if we just we are a multinational company, maybe we should not use this specific step. Okay, but if you are a small media company, there's necessary to, because you have not so much energy, so much resources to this. Okay, about the south of Germany, we can just divide a category by these 4 parts. Burden or Bayern, Solent, I don't know how to pronounce this city, this state. Okay, this is just from German. Okay, and this one we can use just in this process we can use this the matrix, the market attractiveness and market competency strengths to analyze this and find this. The last find this target market Bayern. Okay, Bayern. Okay, so this is the typical typical internal segmentation is the full process. It looks like it's for a small and medium-sized company. It should do this way because it is follow the whole process. Okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. But if you are a multinational, maybe you should not just divide the segment so specifically. Okay. This is just for the international market segmentation. Okay, it's okay. Okay, actually, there is another. There's a last. There is an example. Is a case about this company, Bosch Sector System, okay, about how the segment market, just in the Middle East. Okay, how to choose in the last, and they get the target market. Okay, these three countries, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Okay. Because the time is for the end of the class, so we have no time to discuss this. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So we have finished our this class, international market selection, international market segmentation. Okay. So guys, we end our class. So let's see you guys next week.